Welcome guys to the Crazy Hands Knitting and Crocheting channel. In this video tutorial I want to show you how to knit a Dickey or turtleneck for an adult. If you want the same Dickey, the same style for the toddler, you can find this pattern on my YouTube channel and written instruction on my blog. For this Dickey I was using 5mm knitting needles. And the size will fit the head circumference up to 56-57 centimeters. If you want a little bit bigger size, or for example you are knitting Dickey for the men, you can take 6mm knitting needles and do not change the pattern. And here I'm using a Chinese yarn. There is nothing about weight, but I can assume that it's a bulky yarn. You can also check my gauge. Maybe you would like to use decay yarn, but knit in 2 strands. Please check your gauge, how many stitches per 10 centimeters, and then you can start knitting. I mean, if you're using another weight of yarn. So let's do it together now. Using the long tail cast on method, I cast on 70 stitches and then plus 1 stitch, and I'm going to use this stitch to join and knit in round. Skip the first stitch to the right hand needle, then slip the first stitch over the last stitch and pull the tail. Place the stitch marker and check all your stitches that they are not twisted. And let's start knitting the ribbon. Knit 1, a little bit tight here, but after it will be okay. Knit 1, purl 1. And again knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, and so on. Knit 1, purl 1. Knit 1, purl 1. Please go on and finish this round. Round number 2, we are going to repeat the ribbon, knit 1, purl 1, now it will be easier a little bit. Knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1, knit 1, purl 1. Finish this round and go on knitting ribbon, knit 1, purl 1 until the neck part reaches 15, 16 or 17 centimeters. Here I am. Let me measure the neck part so you decide how long it should be. So in my case it's 17. You can make even 18, 19, or even 20 if you want it even longer. And now a little bit how we are going to redistribute stitches. So we have 70 stitches, we divide it by 3 and get 23 and 3 stitches. 23 stitches for the front part and 23 stitches for the back part. All other stitches, 12 stitches on the right shoulder and 12 stitches on the back shoulder, and we will have raglan lines for raglan lines, and actually that's it. Please use this simple formula if you cast it on another number of stitches. Now let's place stitch markers. You will need 4 stitch markers. So this is the beginning, and please remember the color. The beginning is the yellow one. Now knit 12 stitches. One, two, three, 4, 5, 6, 12, and place a stitch marker. So this is the shoulder. Now knit 23. So this will be the front part. And place another stitch marker. Then another shoulder, knit 12. Place one more stitch marker, and the last part till the yellow stitch marker, 23 stitches. That's it. As we are going to knit Dickey in garter stitch, the first round will be knit, we will knit, and the next round we will purl all stitches. But 2 first stitches after stitch marker will be always a raglan line, so knit 2 and purl all other stitches till the next stitch marker. Slip the stitch marker and again knit 2 and purl all other stitches. It means 21, purl 21 till the next stitch marker. We will always knit 2 stitches after the stitch markers. 4 stitch markers, 4 raglan lines. Slip. Now again, knit 2 and then purl 10. And the last one, knit 2 and purl 21 till the yellow stitch marker. Please finish this round. From this round, where we knit all stitches, we are going to make increases before and after raglan line. So now knit 2 and make one left, so pick up the bar from front to back with left hand needle and knit it through the back loop. Knit the bar through the back loop. After that, go on knitting all stitches till the next stitch marker. And here make one right, so with the left hand needle you pick up the bar from back to front, so before the next raglan line, from back to front with the left hand needle and pick up the bar through the front loop. Knit 2 and after raglan line, you remember we are going to make one left. Pick up from front to back and knit through the back loop. Perfect. Go on knitting till the next stitch marker. And before the next raglan line, make one right. You can help yourself with the right hand needle, but the most important, you pick up from back to front and then knit the bar through the front loop. Knit 2 and now make one left from front to back and knit the bar through the back loop. Go on knit until the next stitch marker. Again, make one right here, then knit 2, make one left, and I will see you here. At the end, you remember we didn't make an increase before the yellow stitch marker, so make one right and knit the bar. Next round, where we are going to purl all stitches, there will be no increases. You just knit raglan line stitches. Knit 2 and purl all stitches till the next stitch marker. Again, knit 2 and purl all other stitches. So I hope it's clear. Go on knitting till the next stitch marker, then knit 2, purl all other stitches. Again, knit 2, purl all other stitches. In the next round, we are going to knit all stitches and we will make increases again. Knit 2 and make one left. So pick up the bar from front to back and knit it through the back loop. Then knit all other stitches till the next stitch marker. Before the next raglan line, make one right. Pick up the bar from back to front and knit it through the front loop, then knit 2 and make one left. And knit it through the back loop. And knit all other stitches. Before the stitch marker, one more increase. From back to front, you can help yourself with a right hand needle, as I'm doing it, and knit the bars through the front loop. Then knit 2, and from front to back, and knit the bars through the back loop. And knit all other stitches till the next stitch marker. So you go on making increases before and after raglan line. Don't forget here at the end make one more increase before the yellow stitch marker. In the next round knit 2 and purl all other stitches, and so on. Like this you go on alternating these two rounds making increases, and you do it until the raglan line reaches the length 10, 11 or 12 centimeters. Please go on. Here I am, and that's what I have at this moment. So let's measure the raglan line. And as you see, 11, maybe 11 and a half. So let's count like 11 and a half centimeters. If I'm not mistaken, now I have 45 stitches on the right side and on the back part, and 34 stitches on right sleeve and 34 on left sleeve. And now we are going to bind off left and right sleeve. And for this, how we are going to divide the raglan line? One stitch from this raglan line, this one, and one stitch from this raglan line will be together with the back part. Then one stitch from this raglan line and from this raglan line, we will count it as a sleeve stitch, so we will bind it off. Now let's start. Knit 2 together, knit 1 and slip the first stitch over the next one, the second one. Again, knit 1, slip over, knit 1, slip over, knit 1, slip over, knit 1, slip over, and so on. Knit 1, slip over, knit 1, slip over, knit 1, slip over, knit 1, slip over. Please go on, and I will meet you at the end. So at the end, the stitch before, stitch marker. Now remove the stitch marker, bind off this stitch, and bind off this stitch. And you see we stay with this stitch, one stitch there is for the back part or for the front part. Go on knitting all stitches of the back part, and here is the shoulder. So go on and I will meet you before the stitch marker. So you remember that we need to take one more stitch from the next raglan line. Knit two together, like what we did at the beginning. And now knit one and slip over. Knit one, slip over, knit one, slip over. Please go on binding of all stitches, and you see here one stitch of the raglan line we left with the back part. Please go on and I will see you at this point. So let's bind off this stitch, remove the stitch marker, now this stitch, and the next one as well. And the stitch that we received will be that one stitch of the raglan line. So go on knitting all other stitches of the front part till the yellow stitch marker, till the beginning. Now remove the yellow stitch marker and purl the last stitch, because from this point we are going to start knitting in rows. It means back and forth. We will work with front part first and then with back part. Turn, slip the first stitch, it's a selvage stitch, and garter stitch in rows means we are going to knit all rows, no purl rows anymore. Go on till the end and purl the last selvage stitch. So I finish this row and purl the last stitch. Turn. From this row on the right side, you see we are on the right side, we are going to start making decreases. So slip the first stitch, knit one, and next two stitches we need to decrease, so knit two together. Now knit all other stitches until you have four stitches. Now at the end we make one more decrease, knit two together, knit one, and purl the last selvage stitch. Turn. On the wrong side there will be no decreases. Slip the first stitch and knit all other stitches. Please go on till the end. At the end, don't forget about the selvage stitch. We will purl it. So I'm at the end, purl the last selvage stitch, turn, and on the right side we go on making decreases. Slip the first stitch, knit 1, then knit 2 together. Knit all stitches until you have 4 stitches at the end. Till this point. At the end, again, knit 2 together, knit 1, and purl the last selvage stitch. So now you can clearly see already decreases. On the wrong side, slip the first stitch and knit all other stitches till the end. At the end, purl the last stitch, turn, and go on making again decreases. Slip, knit 1, knit 2 together, knit all other stitches. At the end, knit 2 together, knit 1, and purl the last selvage stitch, and go on knitting and making decreases until you have 23 stitches in the center. So that's what I have at the beginning. I had 45 stitches and now I have 23, so it's almost the half. And now I'm ready to bind off last 23 stitches. Slip the first stitch, knit 1, slip over, knit 1, slip over, knit 1, slip over, and so on. Please go on. At the end, last stitch, purl 1 and slip over. So that's it. Pull the tail and cut the yarn. The first side is ready. Now we have the second one. So that's what we have. And now we need to attach the yarn on the wrong side. So in this way. So the wrong side, we will start knitting on the wrong side. Slip the first stitch, and after that, you remember, no decreases here, knit all other stitches. And purl the last selvage stitch, turn, and from this row we are going to start making decreases like what we did for the other part. Slip the first stitch, knit 1, knit 2 together, knit all stitches till the end, when you have 4 stitches, again knit 2 together, knit 1, and purl, and return knitting all stitches. Again, go on knitting back and forth, making decreases until you have 23 stitches. After that, bind off in the same way like what we did for this part. And here I am, guys. I've done everything. I have tails, so 23 stitches, and that's how the Dickey is looking now. Don't forget, please, to wash it. It will look much better. I will show you just how to weave in this end. So on the wrong side, let's just pull it on the wrong side here. And in this way, just pick up the half. If you don't have a yarn needle or tapestry needle, please use the hook. That's it. Thank you guys so much for watching this tutorial with me. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to subscribe to my channel and like this video. And at the beginning, I forgot to tell you that this is only the first part of the big set. There will be also a slouchy garter stitch hat and also mittens. Please stay tuned for more tutorials.